Welcome, welcome to the Empowering You Conversations. I'm Elijah from Empowering You Too, and today I want to talk a little bit with you. I want you to be getting interviewed, to understand more about yourself, to become aware of yourself, because awareness is a primary factor. First comes awareness, then comes a choice, and then comes the actions. And then we have awareness of the actions we've taken again, and we go around and around. This is how we change things. So by gaining more awareness of yourself and your situation, you can develop further and further. So you might be currently sitting at home, playing on your computer, watching videos, watching on, messaging friends, seeking validation. So the first question is, become aware of yourself. How are you aware of yourself right now? I remember when there was times when I was doing exactly that. I was sitting there thinking about the party next weekend and how amazing it was going to be, who was going to be there, what I was going to take. And then a friend would message me and say, "Oh, hey, I'm not going anymore." Devastated. That friend meant a lot to me. And they just dropped out on me. In those moments, I wasn't that aware. In those moments, I would blame that person. Oh, what a shit friend, they dropped out on me. So I ask you in this moment, is there something currently in your life that you are moving through, that you are blaming something outside of you? So, become aware. Is there? Okay. If there's something, then once you're aware of it, what's the next step? A choice. Okay. Do I want to change this? So you can ask yourself that. Do I want to change the current experience that I'm in? Do I want to change the way that someone has acted and made me feel? Do I want to change the way that the world is and it's causing me to do X? It's causing me to feel sad, upset, frustrated, angry, emotionally reactive. Okay. If you're watching this, you're likely ready to change. You're likely wanting that experience to shift. You're likely wanting to take your power back. So you're aware, you've made a choice, you want to change. Now the action. The action is, ask yourself, have a think, what could be the action next? It's important that you learn to think for yourself. That is also empowerment. I'm here to guide you, but you think for yourself. So the action, these would be my actions. Okay, what are the things that I can do to change? The way that this person in my life, I'll use my example, has dropped out on me last minute before this event, before some big thing we're doing together. How can I change that? Well, I could change the narrative, the story, and the perspective. So I could look at it and go, I'm making that mean that I'm not important to them. Okay? So then, sure. Is that really true? Or is there something more important in their life that's actually really important to them? Wouldn't it be nice if I cared about them and said, hey, what's going on in your life? You okay? I made it about me. So from that point, you've decided to then shift the narrative you're creating about it. That's also an option. You can also shift the perspective and be like, it's great. I might meet a new friend at this party. There might be someone else that I can spend time with. I might go and, it's going to be a brand new experience. I might not want to go anymore. And then I might do something different that's going to be really beautiful for the rest of my life, that will impact my life in such a positive way. So there's all these different ways that you can shift that experience. Okay. So now that you're aware of this experience that you have become aware of, you've made a choice, you want to change it. You've taken some action, which is you've either chosen to shift that perspective, you've chosen to change the narrative or the meaning, or you've chosen to express yourself and say, hey, that thing that you did really hurt and kind of sucked. From a loving space, not from an angry space, just a space of, hey, like, I'm expressing that hurt me. That's also a beautiful way to go about it. And once you've done that, you've released that, you've expressed yourself to them. Now, forgiveness as well. You can also choose forgiveness, which comes in like, yes, maybe they had something else to do. You can have all these reasons why you might want to forgive them, why you might want to forgive the world, the experience you're in. Now, other things you can do. Are you going to continue to focus on that? Are you going to continue to focus on that moment and let it ruin your entire weekend? That's up to you. Again, awareness, perspectives, choice, your actions. That is coming back into your power. So I ask you now, what have you learned now through this conversation previously? When were moments where you started to connect to that power that you have, the awareness, the choice, and the actions? No matter the narrative, no matter the story, the situation that you're going through. So now you've become aware of those again, you step more into your power of awareness. And so this video is here as a reminder. It's here as an option for you to tap into, to take yourself to that next level of empowerment, to constantly becoming more aware, to seeing your power of choice in every moment, and to shift, to take different actions. How much do you think that can change your life? Honestly, who do you think you could become in a year, in 5 years, if you start working on your emotional mastery, your inner mastery? If you start working on your development of pulling your power back from situations, experiences, substances, all of it, so that you are deciding what you give your power to. I invite you to take a deep breath right now and feel this. Feel the difference between you now. Take a deep breath in. Wide open mouth, relax out breath. And just notice the difference in your body. Become aware. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for choosing yourself. This is here for you. And this is here for me. As a reminder to constantly evolve. As I am constantly evolving, I hope you do too. Into the man and the woman that you want to become, that you're destined to be. I see the greatness in you, and it's been such a pleasure interviewing you, and for you interviewing yourself. From my heart to yours, my dear friend, my dear brother, my dear sister. Remember your divinity. Remember your power. Love, play, and laugh. Let's get it.